everybody. I'm here this morning with Matt and Tammy Capano, and we're in front of 39 North Main Street, which is the old carriage house. It's directly across from the Glove Theater. And Matt and Tammy have a great project in the DRI. It's in the DRI proposed strategic investment plan that we submitted to the state recently, and I'll let them talk about their project.
Yes, good morning. My wife and I, Tammy, we have this project right here. It's going to be a sports bar craft beer restaurant. Tammy and I are very excited about this. We're looking at this beautiful downtown area here, and we're excited to see with that DRI money coming, the explosion of how the city's going to turn out, and we're very excited to be part of this.
So that you're actually going to be brewing beer here.
Yes, we are, and that's another exciting point Vince you just brought up. We're going to be in partnership with Stump City. We'll be brewing beer here at our facility here at our restaurant and bar, and we're excited about that. It's good for both of the companies.
So, you know, the ambience of this bar, it's good. You say it's going to be a sports bar, but it's going to be family friendly, right?
Yes, there'll be a game room downstairs, pool tables and games for the families can bring the kids. We're right across from the Glove Theater. We're excited about that. Being across the street, so if you want to come to a show and come for dinner, the families could come and the kids could go downstairs and play, and we're going to have good food and great beer. It's just going to be exciting for downtown, something that the city hasn't had.
Yeah. And Tammy, you've been in the restaurant business for a long time, right?
Almost 23 years.
Over at New York Lunch.
Yes.
And so you're kind of famous for that, right?
Yes.
But this is going to be a little bit different than New York Lunch. New York Lunch is kind of a diner, but this is going to be something else, a sports bar, something that's really fun. And it's going to be open in the evening for dinner, probably, you know, kind of late.
Yes.
So that you can come here after the show at the Glove Theater. So, you know, the idea of the DRI is that each project catalyzes the projects around it, and it creates an ambiance for the whole downtown that attracts people, you know, that come here for their leisure, you know, time. And it's something that, you know, a variety of different kinds of food, a variety of different types of places to go. It attracts people, and they spend time here. So that creates that sidewalk traffic and makes all the businesses on Main Street so much more successful. So the rest of the building, it's a 3-story building, right, Matt?
Yes, it is.
So you've got a sort of an expansive view of the entire building, not just the restaurant, right?
Right. On the second floor, we're going to be having a banquet hall for anybody needs, you know, some place to hold an event or something. It'll be big. We're going to be having apartments on the rest of the second floor and on the third floor. My engineer, Darren, has designed a fabulous bar and a restaurant area, and again, we're excited to have Stump City here with us. So we're looking at just to, you know, get the city jumping again like it used to be back in the day. You know, why can't it be jumping again? You know, with this fluctuation, all the money we're getting from DRI and all the other businesses that are going to be coming down, you know, it's got to start somewhere. So this is where we're hoping it starts right here with making the city great again.
And really, it's already started. You know, Stump City has a great reputation for great craft beer. And, you know, people, you know, go there, and, you know, we've been trying to get them to downtown Gloversville for a long time. They've been here for events, but not as a permanent place to brew beer. So, you know, really, we've started to build, you know, even for the last few years, and that's really going to be coming to a head in the next couple of years.
Hello again, my name is Darren Romine, like I said earlier, and I've had the task of my company, DMR Civil Engineering, has put together preliminary plans to prepare a budget for all this work that needs to be done here. And as you can see, I mentioned earlier how large the footprint is for each floor. This is a general idea of what we'd like to do here. Here's an oval bar, and in the center, we'd like to have TVs, all the way around to create a sports bar feel. Over here, against the walls, will be private seating. So people, if they come with a group of people and they want some quiet time, they can be all to their own here. There's plenty of room for other seating here for people to socialize. And again, as I said earlier, we'd like to open up the front end so that these tables and chairs can actually move out to the sidewalk area and allow fresh air to come in and incorporate some of the outside. A big thing with providing space for everything is the kitchen. There's never enough room for kitchen space. So we are accommodating kitchen space back here, as well as, lavatories for everyone. And also a big part of this will be a microbrewery. So the microbrewery will have its own area so that people can see actually how it's produced and the equipment used. And we want to have everybody to be able to just flow through and around the entire area so that they can access the bar, or they can eat, or they can have a small sandwich. It's going to be a pub/restaurant situation. So the plans were large enough, the building footprint was large enough to do everything that the Capanos wanted to do here and that we think is really needed for this area. If you look down here lower on the sheet, this is the basement. As you can see, there's plenty of room in the basement. It's wide open. It's in wonderful shape. The back area, which is directly below the kitchen area, would be the storage and the coolers, everything that they need to accommodate the food and prep areas here for the kitchen. And then over here, this area is wide open, and stairs, a wonderful set of beautiful stairs that are as old as the building, they're original to the building, will connect to the lower area, which will provide people with some activities. While they're here, since it's a sports bar theme, they could shoot pool, play darts, perhaps golf simulator. That's further down the line, but as you can see, there's plenty of room for all this activity that we're planning. Now, the upper floors will have apartments as well as assembly area. So earlier I showed you the first floor plan that was up here. This section of the first floor plan right here, directly above that will be an assembly area where banquets can be held, where private gatherings can be held. This is directly across from the Glove Theater. So perhaps if a large group of people would like to come over and have a close gathering all to themselves, they could certainly use the assembly area. And then with a separate entrance from the back, we have 7 apartments. 4 apartments will be on the second floor in the rear, behind the assembly area. And then 3 others will be on the third floor, which is basically what I call a half a story. And they are going to be very nice studio type apartments with plenty of room. Typical, we have, I believe, 3/4 of them will be 1-bedroom apartments, and the other ones will be 2-bedroom apartments. So the building lends itself to breaking it up into this multi-use building, which I think is a big concern nowadays. We're trying to get more people downtown so that we can increase the economy and support the local businesses. And with creating both mixed-use development, assembly, bar area, restaurant type of storage in the basement, and apartments, I think that takes care of all of our needs that we will have in the future here. And this building, it's so large, it's going to be a great asset in future years to come.